It was a Friday night. I was tired, a little tipsy, and just ready to be in my bed. My friends had already peeled off, one by one, so I found myself standing alone on the sidewalk downtown, thumbing through my phone. No big deal. I'd done this 100 times before. I opened my rideshare app. A silver sedan was 3 minutes away. The driver's name was Mark. 4 stars. Seemed normal enough. A minute later, a car pulled up. Silver, just like the app said. The driver rolled down the window and smiled. "You're Samantha, right?" he asked. I nodded. Relieved, I got in. The doors locked with a soft click as we pulled away from the curb. At first, everything felt fine. The guy looked totally average. Mid-30s, clean-shaven, polite. Nothing about him screamed danger. So I leaned back and started scrolling through my phone, just trying to distract myself until I got home. But then, I noticed something. I glanced at the GPS on my screen. The blue line showing my route wasn't matching the turns he was making. Instead of heading toward my dorm, he was steering the car away, toward the highway. I think you missed a turn," I said, trying to keep my voice light. There was a pause. Then he chuckled. "We're going somewhere special," he said. Something in his voice made my entire body tense. It wasn't what he said. It was how he said it. Cold. Almost amused. I laughed nervously. "No, really. I just want to go home." He didn't answer. He just kept driving. The city lights began to fade behind us. The road got darker. Quieter. I glanced at the door handle. No lock switch. Child safety locks. I was trapped. My heartbeat was hammering in my chest. I pulled up the app again, ready to report him, when I saw it. My ride had been canceled. By the driver. Before I even got in the car. That wasn't Mark. This wasn't my ride. I stared at the screen, my stomach in free fall. The car slowed at a red light, and that's when something inside me snapped. I didn't think. I moved. I yanked the door open and threw myself out onto the pavement. I scraped my hands and knees on the way down, but I didn't stop. I got up and ran, sprinting toward the nearest group of people. Behind me, I heard the guy shout, but he didn't chase me. The second the light turned green, he took off. Gone. The next morning, I sat on my bed, still shaking, staring at my phone. That canceled ride notification, still there. I called the police, reported it to the rideshare company, but they didn't have anything. No car, no driver, no ride. Whoever that man was. He wasn't with any company. He had just been out there, waiting for someone like me to trust the wrong car. Now, every time I order a ride, I check everything. The car, the license plate, the driver's face. And I keep my finger on the emergency button, just in case. Because that night, I learned something terrifying. Sometimes the ride that finds you isn't the one you called for.